Hi, my name is Imani Chisom. I am 20 years old and I am from the north side of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It feels surreal to even be a part of something like this, to be seen and for something you care about to be seen by an organization of this stature is just something that I think could only be done by grace. I'm excited for just people to care about something that I care about that affects so many people, which is education. I'm just excited. I'm going to school to become a pastor, and I want to bring that, and I think a large part about religion is faith, and really rooted in love that steps out of oneself. So I want to bring that and optimism, because I think with change people have gotten really hopeless, because it's like in today's world it seems like there's a lot of hopelessness around, but I think bringing optimism and joy to change is what I can bring, what I'm going to bring. I don't think I found my voice until probably like 8th grade, 9th grade, and that's when I started wearing my hair naturally, and that was kind of forcing myself to be comfortable with myself, and then from there I was just like, I'm going to be authentically me in as many situations as I can. So in a time where like puberty happens, stuff with like relationships and like you really being on your own, that's when I found my voice. I think finding your voice is a lot about love, a love of self, but it's hard to love yourself when like the people around you aren't affirming you, aren't like you don't have that village that you need to be around. So I say first, like, get around people that love you, because sometimes it's not your family, sometimes it's not friends, but when you have that group and that village, that's where you can learn to be fearless and like really just like be yourself. I created a blog called Honestly Imani Jai my second semester freshman year at Duquesne University, and really it came out of a situation where I was going to Duquesne from a really diverse high school in the city. And I went to Duquesne, which is a predominantly white institution. It's Catholic and private. And I was thrown into a school that was 4% black. I felt alone, I felt voiceless. And so I was just going through the motions of like not being being in the city, but not really being home, like with my family, my friends. And in the spring, I realized that it's not healthy for young women to like be trapped in their dorm rooms and have these secret conversations, because it's something that everyone's going through. Everyone's coming to their universities, whether they're in their cities or they're not, and they're confused about what they're doing, spending $40,000 a year for a piece of paper, a degree, how to do things without their parents, and those conversations need to take place, and there needs to be space to actually have these authentic conversations. So I created a blog to share my experience, and really what I'm looking to do is broadcast other women of color's experience in these institutions where they don't feel honestly themselves. They hide in their classrooms, they hide in their dorms, and I want that to stop being the norm. I love Netflix and I love books. I really like the Curious Adventures of Sabrina. It's like a spin-off of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's kind of scary, but I love it. I love American Horror Story, and I love, right now I'm reading Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and I'm reading Toni Morrison, The Bluest Eye. Those are my books. And The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. I love James Baldwin. I was listening to Janelle Monáe, Electric Lady. That's like my anthem. Slide by Calvin Harris, Frank Ocean and the Migos, and The Black Effect by the Carters, Beyonce, Jay-Z. That's my top 3.